Alright, let's begin with a recap of last exploration. We found a bit of food and a few interesting scenes. I've been wanting to experiment with new flavors, so I tried to emulate LoH stir fry, but I've learned my lesson. There's no shortcut on the path of a noodle. You guys can have a recipe though, if you want. LoH Tanmen. The mines have gotten a lot busier again. I hope Hopman doesn't end up working himself silly. Well, I'm sure he'll be fine as long as he keeps eating his handmade lunches I pour my heart into. You all look run off your feet too. Well, you hear, how about you learn how to make my specialty lunchbox? Receive the recipe for a sincere lunchbox. I'm gonna be pretty busy till noon, so I'll have to remember to bring him his lunch later. Ah, Mayfair got mad at me again. She should see one of the doctors about that temper of hers. So, you know, I bet she's so angry because she never gets to eat lunch on time. I'd get pretty cranky too. I tried recreating this hamburger I saw at the festival food store, and guess what? I nailed it in one go. I should teach Mayfair how to make it. Oh, if you want it, I can teach you too. Colorful tomato burger. That's 3 recipes today. This stuffed animal. I get the strange feeling I've seen this shape before. That's mine actually. Truva's friend gave it to me back when I was going through training. She wanted my room to have a bit more color apparently. Oh, now that you mention it, we saw a similar stuffed animal when we stopped by Fran's house, right? But it was a different color, I think? Matching that, huh? I can't help but feel a little jealous of how well you get along with your sister. Really? Gosh, that's a little embarrassing to hear. Maybe I should have kept it hidden after all. I see you were able to enlist the Special Support Section's assistance for the case seeker. Yes, ma'am. We were more than happy to lend a hand. Of course we were. You okay, Ellie? You look a little tense. How many times do I have to say, but I'm fine, perfectly fine. If you're going to investigate, let's just get on with it. Mademoiselle is real intimidating when she wants to be. Ellie has nerves of steel. I doubt we have anything to worry about, especially when she gets like this. Always a lively bunch, aren't you? We gotta believe the investigation conducted by the CGF ultimately ended in failure. If failures such as this keep piling up, it's likely that our gracious commander will call off the investigation entirely. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But of course, your safety and well-being are to be your top priority. Do I make myself absolutely clear? Yes, ma'am, we won't forget. Since you're here, do any of you happen to enjoy reading? If so, I wholeheartedly recommend this. I never expected pop fiction to be part of your reading repertoire. Be it novel or textbooks, reading any kind of work is beneficial to the mind. At the very least, pop fiction novels are far more worthwhile than the tawdry magazines you spend your time ogling at. Hey, don't go knocking swimsuit Max. After all, they're my lifeblood. Couldn't live without them. Really, Randy? You bring up quite a fascinating point. Well, it's exactly as you say, my, who would have thought I'd meet such a colorful character as yourself here in Crossbell. Right back at you, old man. I mean, look at you. You weren't satisfied with being a banker your whole life, so you shot for the stars. I should follow in your footsteps. Isn't that Mr. Croyce's limousine? I seem to be engaged in some kind of conversation in them. Here? Lecter. Well, I might have gotten just a little impatient then, but it actually paid off later on, you see? You truly are unique. I'd be remiss to let someone of your talent slip away from me. Allow me to be frank. How would you like to come work for me? Huh? Working under the IBC CEO, huh? What would my hourly wage be? And I see you have a sense of humor too. Excellent. What the hell is this guy's deal? I can't believe he already worked himself into Uncle Dieter's good graces. I'm kinda at a loss for words. How am I supposed to react to this? This man? Just... who is he? Yeah, that's Lecter. If you threw in overtime and hazard pay, you'd be driving a hard bargain. Is that all that can be arranged quite easily? Ah, that's the IBC CEO, but who's a tourist in a red getup? They make a strange pair. I wouldn't think too hard about it. Yeah, that's Lecter Arundel. Well, if it isn't VSSS, are you working right now? Yeah, just taking care of a few things. Any changes in the downtown district? Oh, I suppose the testaments are the same as usual. But enough about that. I see a new face among your ranks. Is she from the CGF? Yeah, circumstances let us working together, so she's with us for the time being. But my name is Noel Seeker. Are you an acquaintance of the SSS? It's a pleasure to meet you. Wow. I could tell her to loosen up, but I bet it would be way more fun to mess with her. Don't you guys think so too? Excuse me? Honestly, Vazi. Come on, manners are wasted on a bad boy like myself. I'd rather hear a girl like her yell at me until she's red in my face. Don't get me wrong though, I'm no masochist. Now, you listen here. I gave you the most forthright greeting I could, so why are you returning the favor making fun of me? Furthermore, what's with your wardrobe? Dress more like someone your age. Yep, that's definitely more like it. Bringing someone as straight-laced as a sergeant major here might have been a mistake. I wouldn't say that. They seem to be getting along just fine. Hold on a second. I don't think a minor should be drinking, let alone in the middle of a day. Ma'am, this is juice. There is no way he isn't doing it intentionally. Oh, hey everyone! Let me guess, you guys are busy working. Right, we're in the middle of finishing up a few small jobs. You two staying at the inn here? Yep, that's right. But we aren't planning on staying. The truth is, we ran into a snack while working on a monster extermination yesterday and we missed our bus. Not left with many options, we decided to just stay at the inn. Something gave you two trouble? I almost hesitate to believe it. Was it that strong? Well, it was like those wanted monsters from before, but with one big difference. For some reason, a bunch of them showed up on the highway out of nowhere. And what's odder than that, they all seem much stronger than they were last time. It's not just the area either. Other highways are experiencing the exact same situation. That does sound rather unusual. The CGF has received reports about these appearances too. Luckily, we don't seem to pose any threat to the bus service. Guess that's one silver lining. Still, it's quite concerning to hear. We should keep our eyes peeled. Putting that mystery aside, who's that girl with you guys? New member? I don't think so, Estelle. You're from the Crossbell Guardian Force, right? Yes, I am. Sergeant Major Noel Seeker of the Tanglin Gate Division. And you two are bracers? Yep, I'm Estelle Bright, currently registered with the Bracer Guild's Crossbell branch. Nice to meet you, Sergeant Major Seeker. My name is Joshua Bright. Wait a minute, aren't you... I saw the two of you in the Crossbell times. You're those young heroes who single-handedly put an end to that massive incident in Liberal. You must have read Grace's article too, huh? Actually, we weren't the only ones who helped stop that, you know? It was a team effort. Wow, Estelle and Joshua really are famous, if Grace thought they were newsworthy. There's been confirmation that these new unknown monsters are vastly different than the wanted ones from before. Try to stay safe. Let's see, I say that after we take a short break, we check out the other highway. We should make sure there aren't any more roadblocks. Alright, and with that, let's begin the actual episode 59. Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, where we, yeah, basically have finished our requests for the day, so far at least, and take on Noel's request to go to the temple. Well, that was much quicker than I thought it would be. Yes, this cutscene came quicker. The temple is still a way off. If I remember right, this is the path that leads down to the ruins. That's right. We'll have to continue on foot from here. Well, if we're ready to head over, we'd better get a move on. Indeed. Do we really have to explore ghost-infested ruins? Calm down, Ellie. Ghosts aren't real. Ghosts aren't real. This is the new monster for this road. This giant mole. Also a previous request monster, right? Abyss ones. These blue flowers look so suspicious. As if they serve a purpose. Maybe later. Okay. The Moon Temple. Oh, we finally made it. Is it just me, or does it seem way more gloomy than it was last time we were here? It's not just you. It didn't feel anywhere near this ominous before. Guess we got our ghost pulse to thank for that. I'm not entirely convinced they're ghosts. It's more likely they're just some type of unknown monster. Do you sense something, Tio? I detect a strange fluctuation in the atmosphere. Oscillations in the air, perhaps? An incorporeal presence? Oscillation? Incorporeal? I didn't sense anything like this when we were here before. I believe it's coming from the roof where the bell is. That bell. That reminds me, Stargazer's Tower also had a bell on its roof, much like these ruins. Yeah, come to think of it, you're right. They also remind me of a bell in Crossbus Central Square, actually. Think there's some kind of connection between all these bells? Well, our objective is to conduct a search of the ruin's interior. Shall we set that bell as our target destination? I'd like to investigate the fluctuations Theo detected there. Yeah, sounds good to me. Now, if we go to the plant, let's head inside. If we have to... Commence mission. Alrighty then, let's go bag us some ghosts. Hey, they're unknown monsters, not ghosts! Isn't that right, Sergeant Major? Yeah, sure. Poor Ellie, I hope she doesn't get too freaked out in there. So long as she doesn't run away in a panic or something. This door is locked. But there's another door there. Now... There's a healing spot here? Church? I wasn't expecting this. It seems to be a chapel of some kind. According to records, this place was pretty important way back in the Middle Ages. They called it the Moon Temple. Apparently it was built around the same period as Stargazer's Tower and that old fortress on the ancient battlefield. So that must mean this ruin is roughly 500 years old. Constructed during a time of chaos and war. Do you hear that? A bell? Look out! What are those? Ghosts! I knew these things would show up. Can't check out now, mademoiselle. Here they come. Skullhead. Resistant to almost all magic except mirage magic. All status effects except delay and stat down. Will of a Wisp will always explode when defeated. Yeah, I blow you up. Poor guys. Just soak it. Ooh, the Academy never trained me for ghost extermination. Ellie, are you okay? Yes, I think so. Just what were those things? Definitely looked like ghosts to me, that's for sure. Covered in an eerie light, vanished into thin air. Typical ghost stuff. The three higher elements are exerting a powerful force in this area. For whatever reason, this place is also brimming with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy. Now that you mention it, we all heard the temple bell ring just now, right? Is it possible that it was rung by the girl? No, please stop. It was probably the wind. Yes, that must have been it. Still stuck in the denial stage, mademoiselle. I understand how you feel, Ellie, I do. But considering how the last fight went, I say we continue our investigation. Sergeant Major, are you ready to go? Yes, of course. I guess I have no choice. At least our attacks are effective against them. Man, didn't think I'd end up touring some haunted mansion when I woke up this morning. Is that supposed to be the goddess? Good. Door left, door right. Let's start right. Dead man, huh? Dead man. A ghost risen from Gehenna happily steals the vitality of a living. Do I want vanish? No, really. Because vanish removes the enemy from the field as if it has never been there. That means no experience and no loot. Fish starts. It's better to have had treasure and been looted than to have never had treasure at all. I guess so. I see that right. They have arrows in the back. Oh. The one who needed it, of course, didn't get it. Obtain courageous hotpot. I hope that hotpot teaches you a lesson about taking what isn't yours. Probably burns in your stomach or something. That's why it's courageous. Wind Fairy. Okay. A wind spirit that loves pranks. Spreads sleep-inducing dust. Bomblet Rice. This just is an important foreshadowing. You just don't know it yet. All right. Hammer Dwarf. A malicious dwarf fiend with a hammer can cause various status abnormalities. gate is locked. Unlock it? You. Now we open the side entrance here. Of course, this means the fiends are returned. And we see a chest up there we can't reach because the staircase is broken, so there must be another way. Are you? Wagem. I'm so. Ah! That thing exploded in a death spell. Wagem, Guide to the Underworld, hums a gloomy song which invites death to all who hear it. EP charge 2 obtained. Huh? Oh, you want a chest message? Just a second, in the middle of a pom party match right now. There's an exit here, right? Yeah. Action free? Chests can't be arrested, you know? Alright. Go through here first. This? What kind of ghost? I think I take the other path first. And there's a treasure chest. Alright, Ellie, can you heal a bit? Monsters appear. Was. Poor Lloyd. Lloyd dies again. Black suit. First the Bracelet, then the CBD. Now the CGF is helping rub chests too? Black suit, just a lot of armor. I don't think I want that here. With all the ghosts. Lloyd. I just will my drop rate tonight. Good. Now Lloyd shouldn't drop anymore because now he's immune to the status effect. Only damage counts. Okay, but don't explode at least. Yeah, that's a nightmare. Nightmare, a dream devil that looks like a horse, destroys the minds of foes and freezes them. A wisp. Evil spirit born from darkness in people's hearts. Seals foes' movements with breath. Okay. Doesn't help, both are immune to death. EP cut 3. Bad news, pal. You're looking at the baddest Jäger in all of Chester and Zamuria. Yeah. Celestial Bomb. Root! Press a button. Oh, oops. Hoppala. Okay, now the other door. You are Skeleton Knight? Oh, that was a cure bomb, no? You look, but there are no small children in this trunk. In what other trunk there's small children? Skelet, well, crossbowman, I guess. Bone Archer, a skeletal archer that wanders the underworld in search of a body. Attacks from afar. Bone Warrior. Oh god. A Dullahan, huh? A suit of armor that lost its head. Its lance can take the life of its prey. Celestial Bomb. With the item you took still in your hand, you look at the chest. It looks back at you with an expression that says, bruh. Bone Warrior, finally. A skeletal warrior that wanders the underworld in search of a body, despises the living. I don't know. I guess I go north first. Poltergeist. Another Celestial Bomb. You feel a sharp gaze stare at you from inside the void. Whose eyes are those? Dollar hands. Iron Shoes. This chest is as empty as your soul. Chest kind ill needs a looter such as you. I don't really want it. Time to scan with poltergeists. An evil spirit that causes trouble and petrify can split itself. Hard to hit. Petrified. excited. Now we have a pathway. Okay, but I think the episode is long enough, right? So I will stop it here. Until next time then, when we continue through the Moon Temple. I am Ace, and don't get lost.